the number 21 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
The scenery is where it's bringing it all again. We're adventure. This is it, we're going outside and take it all in. Music to the style that you're calling in.
Just me and my niggas. Don't hang with no work, play with us, you could know rap, I ain't gonna kill it. It's first time fashion, scratch it, you can't say no pick. First pop down, they can't get lit out, weed pills and I'm a liquor. You got a Facebook, you don't want that, I'm tell me that you was that nigga. I'm an IG looking outdoor story and I'm like, damn, my ass got a dick. Play make you some more, I'm sick with it, get 6 through the 8 for dinner. Now we enjoy riding, we either robbing the spot, catch some ass late. We goofy, you can run out the shit for the hoes on X. I can really fuck his bitch, but I really want that hoe, her niggas who took us. Like I'm I'm not scared and spin out SRT, bitch, 2, 2, 3, we touch jump like a bitch. Thank your mom, I told this OG, don't cry, we gon' kill him. We had when it's like that, now I'm mad, the 4 niggas in the head. I'm not going like the choppers out the my cars, we gon' flip them. Whole think that we rip, we ride fast, so bad that we still bitch, we still sticking. It's 3 o'clock, my leg still ain't sleeping, I'm still sick of the a bitch that I can lay up with, my bitch been tripping. She can really do what she wanna do, ain't mad cause I said pick. Ain't no getting away from like beside his ass, I see him licking. They know how we get, just flipping. Don't talk shit, they ask for boxy flipping. On the next week, that's why you gonna get up that chopper spitting. Hop out all the shit, bitch, had to slap more shots cause I still blicking. Bitch, you get wicked. Who won't smoke with us like you said? Blocks out, shit get wicked. Dress up, hit the scoops, the pop outs, had to spit. I was mad, texting AGC, they hold trying to kick it. It's the chicken. Shit, I know I hit it. Move them out the crib, but I can't say too much, they don't know who did it. Bitch, they say she grew, trying to get dropped on the bitch, and we like riding structures, SRTs, and I know that it's timid. Bitch, I get wet. You with my opposite, think we won't get touched, man, switch crap. They know we with them drips, so I get last and you get dripped. We still play with Naswell, pop out with 10 million, that shit's like. Bitch, we still sticking. Bitch, we still talking about last still ain't sleeping, I'm still sticking. Trying to talk that look, I know that my bitch been tripping. She can leave, do what she wanna do, I ain't mad cause I be fit. Ain't getting away from my side ass, I see him lipping. They know how we get this bitch, don't talk shit, they act up like you flipping.
Never on trip, please. I've been on 2 years. I've been in some long, big money here. It'll be a star, so still. You know if I would bring you this time of the day. I really love the man.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Anthony. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
See, talking about experience, we think we're here to try to run with because of the game. We put switches all out there, they sound like a ball, like it's be great. Moves, getting it all straight, they don't know what I mean, I'm just going to get. You trying to take off for that game, but what niggas on the phone, my nigga, my face. You know what you saying now? We ain't really that way. Still with the game, finna see what he back. When speaking my name, finna get him split. You know I get no easy to count. When she give me her, she be feeling the shirt. I get from my hand like the way that I be running from the thug. Got the Jackson, I like the head with the dollar. My gun ain't just be praying. Shit face real like everybody be quiet with the game over. He do it. He like 2, 2, 3, just none. I'm telling the speed. I'm saying like loving me, I'm loving me. I told you to hit it. Everybody niggas can get sent up. All I do is put up in the truck. I got connections straight to the plug. He check camera does the brother. That's some shit because junkie money, junkie money, I'm spinning this right here. His ass off running, he couldn't jump the gate. We put switches on, I dirt that bitch sound like a ball. I think let it be bait. Knew he was dancing and always fight. They don't know what I mean, probably ugly. Yeah, you trying to take up with that game. Like niggas all on the phone with my dick in the face.
Get that established so you can work the bootleg off of that with your quarterback, but just nothing going there. The defense was in good position, and QB just didn't have enough speed to really hurt the defense on that.
For real. I tell him, niggas not fucking real. He catch a chop in his block, he ain't getting back up. Rob Bill's out right now. We finna pull up. Yo, dumb ass think you tough. I'm trying to talk more than me. I'm up like 300 bucks. You don't have enough ass.
How was that not a first down?
Hit some up, so niggas can't say it's love. When I catch that nigga, I'm killing whoever he with. I promise I don't give a fuck. I'm hitting him up. He couldn't even up his gun, cause this shit got stuck. His brother was drifting switch. He knew it was over. The nigga ain't even touched up. I want shit in my head. That nigga goofy. He got this shit in the trunk. You better be shaking your ass trying to get some gas. That's how you get left at the top. Scooty said, Vaughn, go get him. You know what happened to me. You know we feed some money. Funny fuck. Yeah, you know it's dumbass fuck. Soon as he drops out on me, we move over. We get a dumbass up. Soon as he heard that switch, bitch ass flinch. Still got a dumbass shirt. Soon as his ass got shot, he dropped his fight. Dumbass couldn't eat nothing. Nigga had pissed my mouth, saying like that shot. Nigga come around and duck. Soon as we spent that block, I dropped my mask. They didn't even know what's up. Niggas trying to beef with us, ain't got no case. They got a dumbass fuck. As soon as we get dropped, we don't never know when. Jump in the strike on it. Last nigga this on the game, got turned to a band. We turned his ass to a gun. Tell niggas come outside, was tired of flying. It's better than shit for a month. Turn his head down. His ass off in his head.
Let's go do it.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They didn't get much done.
Shit, roll it in well. I know I'm gonna be rich before I die. Scratch over the feeder. You know I'm baby, I'm on the killer, the bitch, and the baby. You think you check over this hand and this back, baby. Don't see what you fucking be laying them all the way to Philly. Let's go do it. 3 games later, and we balance. From the next, you get on for real. For the form, they didn't need them, they didn't it came to one strap that's I thought you don't get back, get back, like what you're saying, it's in the place. I see it to the head. We go beat for beat, body for body, we ain't going ready for the tramp. Beat for us because they don't need them. Yeah, they told us I'm down with a gym. 23 and put that on. We don't stop that real life. We take fight for shit it's time. No, for real. Yeah, I feel like oh, back to the guy. You know, look at how they sit there. It's on the line. It's a different beat.
Playing, you gon' see, look great guy, we gotta get back. Like fuck my head, we went up 3. I dress up, all black. Mask up on my face like Halloween. I chase them down and shot them up. You know, like the bitch I made them scream. No, we put it on. Spinal you from my chain, you gon' be stuck. Lose your life for these you scared as shit. They got pop up in you smoking shit, but girls just don't need no cash. Go cause I like the way it feels. First time tasting it. I ain't gonna lie, other words I'm sick. I've been spending since 14, hustling other skills. This business ain't sitting on the wrong from this baby ain't tripping on this baby. I'm waiting for the back off, he's gonna dump me, he goes with me. All I want no power, bitch, I got this girl for the lady. I can't let these broken clocks get me. And you see, okay, you come to fall and shit me that the way. If you want me, like go on, say, then I'm just gonna sit there and catch you racing. And you don't find it, you can't come here. You got me to finish shit, blood in. I know I'm gonna get rich before I down strapped over the finish. You know I'm baby, going on the killer, bitch, don't let me win.
Again, I'm thinking don't need us. You say you I say one piece, you should be gon' kill who I'm fuck about. And I'm freaking in this bitch, they got me darting, and can't stop, stay in control of doing the foot, you already know for niggas got shot. Clean up, pulling up, your niggas bust up my. Ain't got go on this, nigga, I'm too rich, they tripping for top. Ain't got bust the offer, dick money, and dick is all I got. I don't think you understand, it can take you to the top. I know you have to bitch, I put no smoke in the cool. I still rolling down from there, one day, but I ain't got the scoop. I feel like stop being it's nothing blowing, but I'm in the room. Plus, the right this shit, no goddamn bar, that's it, that's all I'm told. And if I can't run that shit, say it. I don't wanna rock no more. I wanna swing my door, nigga. I don't got control. Why don't you grab big things for this kid? I'm gonna be happy for it. We change the thing for sure. My niggas have to go up for the job and slow.
I've been waiting for I'm to feed. I want all the smoke. Then I'm getting slow. Make that nigga slow. I don't need like the crib, but I pop chains on me. Yeah, you walk in a party with that thing on me. So I wish you would. I'm sitting on weed down because I took advantage of with the club. I'm a princess like a bill. All you do is the kill. That's up you just on that corner like the king. That's like him. Right for the ball, deal. You missed out here, bro. But be mad at the nigga. Be for real. Hey, that thing, but I want to get on the stage. I'm the shit. Smacking off the heat. He said, walk down. And I'm pumped. They can't get with. Go fuck my house. Give me fuck.
I'm gonna pay my own.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and defense thinks you might be running football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the
I got to get before murder or something. That's the only way you gonna see me when you
Halfway there on
gotta be a this shit. You gotta be a dumbass fool. Think I'm gonna lose. I got to get before murder or something. That's the only way you gonna see me on the move. Stay and check on the head. I can let her shoot. I did a whole lot of third out you can't find me. I'm here to kill. I was young and dumb for real. I was out here. The only the truth is you. Damn, shoot that shit, go do that bitch. I'll let it do it. She went to home. Let the bitch go. Let the bitch do. And let's do this one. First, that's what we normally do. I'm gonna shit and shit. I ain't got. I ain't letting me shoot. If I ain't up, they don't stand for the line. They ain't know like you. You know what I'm saying? They tell me what you want. Tell me what kill her to do. I'm getting the best. Don't be bopping. We in New York, but nigga, we looking for room. They know that I'm up to be, but I'm such a threat. They added an extra two. Nigga, we just blocked. Do we need winners? No, we killing them too. I see the shit on my actor. We got on camera. We got extra. What's all this flat?
That's bad.
Ain't no extra crew. Every camera's down. You can go act. Nigga, I'll up and blue. I'll be first to shoot. We got a phone you put it off. We got a phone about you. That's not all.
He's got enough to get it across the
physicality. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
What I gotta lie about?
Niggas is that don't shit about. I just gotta know. Outside, niggas be sliding. Come here with it. Niggas be sliding out. Then they make go 145. I was a little show. Niggas shit got your out, take this shit up and taste some power. We gonna go. Fuck up like, bitch, I ain't like you. I'm saying this out place, but I ain't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna see you out. I'm gonna get this on the dirt. I don't need her. I'm gonna work out. We gonna stop. They gotta slow me. They told me that. I'm gonna get the
on the field.
Oh, ask about when they got that much shit, I get shit done,
The
nigga.
Sun Devils will line it
So
up.
much is in the way, baby. I don't wanna fuck it to the bones.
Inside.
And I know you put that on for me. Know you put that on for me. In a way, I can't stay away. I know you put that on for me.
Losing 21-0.
I know you put that on for me.
Nice job by the offense.
And you gon' take it off of me, all for me.
Touchdown. Now they're
I take it off of me. And the parents will get
Point there now down.
I can't stay away. I know you put that on for me.
This crowd is buzzing.
I'm so interested in seeing Cadillac. I can't do shit because my money.
Bring it out.
Don't take everything, show me what it's like.
Can't see. I'm in the game, I should have drawn big to the big. Don't let it come with this big on me, but the beat. I bust it down, she like me wrong, cause she got on me. I told my thing when I'm gone before my day bleed.
I didn't know.
They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. The Lowbacks got it. Gets it across the 5 and out of trouble to the 12.
I got blue man. Say no thanks to me. I'm going to do me. I'm the shoe. I'm walking on a diamond. If you run another bag, you bring it down. The swing of the with the beat of roll. And 2,000 go. I'm only out. I'm Mr. Rainbow. I'm Mr. Able. He Mr. Blue Favor. I'm Mr. Hot Striker. I just made a record song. While I'm chasing beats, I can chase all the beats. They go burn, nigga. Turn up, nigga. True spirit, why would I get the video in? Nigga, sweaty, all the chick, nigga. In the mirror, I ain't for but you know we the biggest. See, fucking know. See them, no, I'm fucking out. See them, no, I'm a fucking slurper, nigga. I'm a dope slurper, nigga. Rich streets, nigga. I'm far with slurper. I got blue skin. Say no thanks to me. I want to do things. I'm the shoe. I'm walking on my dad. You run another bag. The spring of dope. With the beat of roll. And 2,000 go. You know they dope. I'm Mr. Rainbow. I'm Mr. Able. He Mr. Blue Favor. I'm Mr. Hot Striker. Okay, look, you're out like 30 G's.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making it to the end of the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back. They might be changing the
Running back.
She can get from the shop, but you never get in the hole. Got two up to go alone. I've been dropping the from the back, taking pieces and back of the road. That thing is just rolling to the track of the beat, get back to the show. Miami, we be being both. But the bullet back on the road. But the penny has been so long. Never wondered that I was doing wrong. I say, hold up, I'm feeling up the tone. Phoenix is sitting with strong. The funny they never see me. Every time when we back and I was gone. But yeah, when I should get a season. Even if I never put it on. Stop again, I was needed. Yeah, I think I won't let it be on. If it's cool, they got me in. Then I'm about to show them how it goes. I can go back, show them how it goes. Had to show them they know it's time to go. If you're before you know the stack, then you're in the clean in the toe. But they get at your clothes. I'm feeling the pain and skin. I'm better than something that's just all you niggas. They told my move. They said, well, never know.
And you know you're putting three on the board. Nice job.
I was
putting three
and she in the head. No, she was the one. I don't see a second. She wanna be the one. No come steady. Wanna hold the gun. If you want, you can have it. So I still young. Still no pleasure. I see a body one. I see a body one. Get to the crib, make it come. Sweet party, I'm really fun.
He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
Now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
I was in the club. I was in the club. In my cup. They're passing on my cup. And Daddy and my sister don't say I'm gonna hit him up. He gonna be a victim. Keep my hands on her. So she got some bands on her bed. One tell you she really wanted more from me. She advanced it. And I got a chance with it. Boys on there like this. My hands on this. Like damn.
We haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to get into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking to throw, it's Lemon. He's got him this time. Across the 30, out at the 31-yard line, and they kick-start this drive with that one.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target. So nice job on
I forgot to say this thing. I got trouble to do.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get over.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell that he was in rhythm. He was containing. You could tell the receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Got it behind the line. It's Brown.
And then you proceed to go with my phone.
There, still a bit short of the first down.
You want to guard?
They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. He's a hit as he fires.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game. Right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything the play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden, on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. You've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And the Sun Devils decide to run it away.
I ain't going back and forth with this band. Put a college bitch in the band. Put it in the band, don't know. Let's go.
We got the bill.
She stuck on my neck like she drank a little. Hit from the back of my top a little bit. I'm back on my arm.
Let's go make you so
all this money for the basic that come from stuff they can for that. And once you follow, and so you let me just go up. I'm not sure what I think like a Detroit. All the kids, they let me say she don't believe in the boy. You got your boyfriend. I be on the door shit. Nah, I ain't just with the ass.
Exactly what they'd hoped for now, 1st and 10 from the 40. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
I tell you right now,
This is an explosive attack in that last big play as they set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
got a schedule intensive though.
It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. When the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline, that might be a home run play for the offense.
There he goes.
I think so.
Going to make it first and goal.
That's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good. His pass wasn't where he wanted to go. I know that.
Defense
So wide, so wide, so wide, it's like he's lucky that I don't say that.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Supposed to be 50.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David.
Trying to stay focused like the Jackie's face. Kill my homies, chasing my dreams. Trying to get up and they gon' feel like Tyree. But the baby left this perfect song. Great, they say he made it, it's good when I can't hang. I'm living the
Stop. Good job in the blocking game now. When you need to make a big play in the passing game, just throw him the football and make big plays like he did right here.
I'm way too much. Love is a drug. Y'all been like, feel like fame go fight because the beat chop is good. Take my man, right? Only hang on, anything. I was broken out of school, so I'm in West Town. I go put on phone, every time. Shawty say she love me, yes, she better pay like Papa. Thinking I'm a future like Sierra. I can't even see how. Even though we don't share a casket, people fly niggas with ashes. It's hard for me to cheat or not. He go around so we should put him down. He ain't hit all the pads. All I gotta do is squeeze it out. Trying to stay focused like you drinking his lean. Kill the right now, but so chasing my dreams. Trying to hit up the nigga, feel like Tyree. But the people feel like they perfect, it's fun. Rain, drop, they say he can have this book, but I can't hang with her. So the real definition of a fraud is stuff.
Good spot here with second and short.
Walking on tail,
Taylor wants to throw.
running no love.
Move, still looking.
Don't take too much.
35. They
Well, it's a drum.
mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Bug, meat, windshield. Ouch. You cannot make a living as a quarterback taking those kind of hits. Nice job scrambling, getting the first down. Let's not do too many more of those.
Hold down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Trying to stay focused like they drinking these veins. Kill my homies, chasing my
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. I wonder if that's just nerve.
every day to lose shit. People want my bitch like but like still lit. Trying down the stretch, $1 win.
I'm trying to get something like this. Everything I want to hear, I start to walk the list. Ask about me, running around the town all day. Home, get my arm, put it in another thing. Big old G on trip. Watch the back of the lambs, there goes GLE on trip. Just in there, damn, brick gang, we know like this. Nigga, you know that rap come from the regular thing. I stuck you got the right back with my pockets stacked with late. All you want is like a black tag. Double on my Nasdaq, so back to check my track record. Nigga, try to let me come back. 16 ounces of seven-figure nigga after tax. I'm just a nigga, don't let me bitch, I'm white, that was white. Only put it on the bitch, that I fuck for my life away. I'm in the back end, all this shit the same night as shot. I wake up and go get that kick, I ain't the type of late. These niggas real good, bitches waiting to get a brick of crooked block. What's the name like a funny train? His brains on the track, don't play no game. Which my name, on the same day on me. Fans stand on them damn apps. I ain't bitching on my fans. Fuck fans out. Soon as we hop out that thing, let some fucking heads out. And I'm drinking straight, BK, the PG, and the little crazy. Get like this, I'm a lady, I'm a fool. Niggas all appreciate it, but it's switch out like he crazy. I'm back if he landed on dinner. I'm shit and back to get to death. I keep it. I'm sure you know how we play it. Work.
The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Well, I was not going to catch him.
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Razorbacks.
Well, exactly.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nevada is in front. They responded well to almost off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over Texas State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on our game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry up. Looking for a man. It's 11. Using his legs to buy some time. And it's incomplete. For the massive explosive play instead, they're looking at a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
No.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They want to change this route. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Enough time to get off a player before we head to halftime. Taylor wants the throw. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. He's got it inside the 25. The offense will have to use its rust time out of the half. Only seconds left in the half. Here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flying from 39 yards out in the right half.
Let's get to the half, man. They're not going to.
First half is almost time now. Join Kevin Connors and our halftime The Sun Devils will line up to kick off and start the second and he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound.
They did not let me down.
Run to the football hard, when to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Sales went into the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the
touchdown, and the punishment has been extended. Fires to the right. He's got another man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a jump away, and they pick up a first down. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going. And they may have found it right there in that position. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, went on third down from the 43.
Very tall.
Back to throw. Fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Feels the punt and tries to find an opening. And good work by the coverage team. Return man down on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back on the field. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it to almost every time they look at his option plays. But he's just going to have
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Changing everything. We got them falls in the garden, water, some day that I know it ain't like my old love, but I still sleep in my fire. You sleep out of my bed, I don't take it out. Sometimes I sit and forget. My life was never so good. You remember 2014 when I was long for late after 14. How you don't know me? Breaking your shit, come on, sing the thing. I'm kicking no dreams, your shit chose me. And I'm forever grateful that she changed my life. But so much came with this shit, I feel it came with it. I'm sure it's a thing that can't be too soft. It is dangerous. I don't want to be hot. Wanna be famous. From the strangers. Tell me how that works. How does it feel? You know, you're in this girl. Let's get into girls. They did my soul, baby. I was late to me. I guess it's safe to say that that's what time, baby. I try to fix it, you forget to listen to your friends. Too famous to find love. They say, oh, we're just love. This is some
Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And the explosiveness of Kenny Gator gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great...
Turning it on! How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. spins away from the defense. It's a seam wide open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and your team winning the game. He's been a matchup problem all season. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now. On the
I never said a single word. I never said a single word. Y'all know this is my brother now. Any message you want to give the wrong way, Bill?
I tell him instead, you keep doing what you're doing because, it really makes you a beast. In the
Like,
I love for you.
He said keep guys game.
He said what?
He said keep guys game.
Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Everything else ain't working anymore.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have
trying to burn this defense.
Sticky like crazy.
And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave him a huge play.
All the way to the bank, I told you whatever that ass is, and a turtle in
Nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB,
they first long as I think the space from that, you know. Say this to them. Like you will say, man, that's the other day. It's pretty bad at that day. This is the split.
Football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He picked it low and rattle. He kept it back.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Finds a man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. These quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
How about you?
We'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
You got 37 kills. That's fucking crazy.
Give to the single back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Let's see what they've got on second down. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Using his feet. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got room to work. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
These quarterbacks that just bounce and bounce and bounce and pull the ball down and make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get frustrated, really. It's the frustration that gets to you because they keep making plays and keep getting first downs.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration.
Open field on the right. He's at the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of it. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Quick catch on third down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Runs through the tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback keeps pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, hit the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today. And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Final score, Arkansas 65, Arizona State 37.